Hey T Squad, happy Wednesday. Get on in here. Bravo has just released that they are debuting like 4 to 5 new reality shows. Yes, and we have a new Housewives franchise. It has been whispered and talked about now for the past year that Bravo would be announcing a new city for a Housewives show. And now they have officially released that we will be receiving the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Yes, Rhode Island. I don't know a lot about Rhode Island. Any T Squad members that live there? What is it like there? I have no idea. Okay, so now we're going to have 3 shows on the East Coast up in that area. I do know it's up there where New York is, but I don't know anything about Rhode Island. I don't know the vibe, how it is. Like, is it near water? Is it a city? Like, urban area? I have no idea. But let's get into all of the shows that were announced today. So, according to Variety, Bravo has decided to, like I said, bring us the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. This is the synopsis that they released. Set against the shores of the ocean state. Okay, so it is by the water. Okay. The Real Housewives franchise expands into the world of a tight-knit circle of Rhode Islanders who have deep community roots and families that go back generations, with aspirational lives, thriving businesses, and tangled family dynamics. These decade-long friendships prove that in a state that this small, there's no escaping your past or each other. So this is giving me Jersey all over again. People that actually know each other, been friends for years. We're going to get their family stories, their friendship, marriages, all of that stuff. So I wonder, will this be an all-white cast? This is what I want to know. Are they going to make this an all-white cast, or are they going to throw people of color in there like they've been doing for the other shows? I can't wait to see. Something is making me feel like this is going to be an all-white casted show. I wouldn't even honestly care or mind if it is. I'm actually really excited about a new Housewife franchise. I think that it's been long overdue. And I'm ready to see some new women. And it's going to be refreshing to see women that actually know each other and are friends with each other and have history with each other. So we can actually really get in there and dig deep, unlike what they did with New York City, where none of the girls knew each other. They had only known of each other prior to filming. So this is gonna be good, you guys. Are y'all excited about the Real Housewives of Rhode Island? No date on when it will be debuting or anything. I've heard that they've been shooting, so maybe we'll get it towards the end of this year, early next year. I don't know, but I'm super excited. But that isn't the only show that Bravo announced today. Not only are we getting the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, Ladies of London is returning. Yes, Ladies of London. This was a show that was previously on Bravo years ago. This is where we were introduced to Caroline Stanbury from the Real Housewives of Dubai. This was the show that she was previously on, and it ran for 2 seasons. I actually really liked Ladies of London, and they're bringing it back. So the synopsis reads, Ladies of London is back with a new wave of British blue bloods, ambitious American expats, and glamorous international socialites. As tradition clashes with the fast-paced globalized world, these power players redefine what it means to be a woman of status in one of the most iconic cities in the world. Here, connections are currency, and the crown isn't the only thing up for grabs. Okay, I can't wait to see who they cast on this show. I do think that this time around that they are going to have a multicultural cast. I really can't see them doing an all-white cast like they did previously, but I'm super excited to see a group of women from a whole different country to see their lifestyle, their way of living, the fashion, the food, the parties, the glamour, the family strife, relationships, all of that stuff. I think that it's going to be so dope to see that and to get out of the US. It's going to be good to get out of the US and go somewhere else and feel like we're on vacation, especially now that the Real Housewives of Dubai is on pause. Are y'all excited about Ladies of London? I wonder, will they bring back anybody from the original cast? I doubt that it will be Caroline Stanbury because she no longer lives in London. However, I think that she fit in perfectly on that show, and I wouldn't mind seeing her on it, or at least seeing her pop in. But yeah, I'm excited about Ladies of London. I will be tuning in. We also have The Valley, Parisian style. Now, The Valley right now is on. Those are people that were previously on Vanderpump Rules, along with some new cast members, which takes place in the Valley in California. But now this is going to be The Valley Persian style, where they're going to get a group of Persian people together and see about their lives, their friendships, their love, all of that stuff, the drama. But the gag is this show will star none other than Reza Farhan, Gigi, and Mercedes MJ from Shaws of Sunset. Yes, I am so happy to see them back on my screen. I miss Shaws of Sunset. Shaws of Sunset used to be one of my favorite shows. I tuned in every season. They went on to have like maybe about 9 or 10 seasons of that show until it just went off the rails. But I'm so happy that the main three, the big three, are coming back. I love me some Gigi. I have loved Gigi from the beginning. Reza, I love him at moments. Other times, I don't really care for him because he's super messy. Same thing with MJ. I love MJ at points because she's super funny and quirky in her marriage and her son. But then other times, I just cannot get with her because she messy too. It's going to be good seeing her mother back on screen. What was her name? Vita or something like that? Because Vita, baby, she was a mess. Okay, she ain't had no problem telling MJ, you need to lose weight, or I don't like that, I don't like him, don't do this, don't do that. Like, she was so critical. But this is what the synopsis reads. It says Reza, Gigi, and MJ shared an unbreakable bond, one built on years of friendship, fiery clashes. Yes, they did, honey. And the kind of history that never fades. They also share a deep connection to their Persian culture, something that runs just as strong in the group of friends they now call family. As they take on the next stage of life in the Valley, their world is bigger, their circle is bolder, and their challenges are more real than ever. As we'll see, their next chapter in life isn't quieter, it's just more complicated. I think I'm more excited about this than the other two shows. Like, I am super excited about them because one thing that those three brought was shade, laughter, and drama. Their fights with one another throughout the years were epic, okay? And like I said, I'm a Gigi stan. I love her. She's just so swaggerlicious. I love the fact that she went and had her son on her own. She just gangster, and she's down for us, you know what I'm saying? Us skin folks. Like, she's invited to the cookout. She is unproblematic when it comes to that. I love me some Gigi. I'm so happy to see them coming back. I think they've already started filming, so maybe this will be a show that we get later on this year as well. Now, lastly, they're bringing a new show titled Wife Swap, the Real Housewives edition. Y'all remember the show Wife Swap from back in the day where they would get two families and swap the wives and have them go to each other's home to see, you know, is life better or is the grass greener on the other side, right? And to see how other people run their household and live and see if they can learn anything about how they can maybe work on themselves and their household. Well, the synopsis reads, when a Real Housewife takes off her stilettos and steps into a Real Housewife's shoes, all bets are off as two of entertainment's most iconic franchises are mashed up, leading to laugh out loud moments, personal epiphanies, and an opportunity to see if the grass is truly greener. I'm excited about this. This is going to be super funny to see the housewives swap lives. That's going to be funny. That's going to be hilarious, okay? And I think we're going to have a couple of teaching moments. I'm excited about this. I want them to make a mega housewife show where you just bring in housewives from all different franchises and put them in a house together for like 2 weeks of filming. Kind of like Girls Trip, but not Girls Trip. You know what I'm saying? But just create like a mega show, where we put different housewives from different franchises in a house or have them film with each other and just see how they mesh with each other. Like, I think that would be so dope. And another thing, this is something that I said that Zeus needs to do, and I also think that Bravo needs to do it. They need to create a challenge competition show. Zeus needs to do it. Bravo needs to do it. They have such big franchises and so many stars that they could do it. Do a competition show where you put all of these people from the Housewives, Top Chef, The Valley, Vanderpump Rules, all of these different shows that, Bravo has had. Same thing with Zeus, Baddies, Jocelyn's Cabaret, the dating shows. Put like 20 people in a house, have them competing for a cash prize of like $100,000. They doing competitions. You got the backstabbing, you got alliances, romances, all of that stuff, and you got all of these different personalities in a house. Make it happen, somebody. That show would be fantastic, okay? But I'm super excited about all of these new shows that Bravo has coming for us. We also have returning shows. Below Deck Med is returning. Below Deck Down Under, Married to Medicine season 12, Southern Charm season 11, Southern Hospitality season 4. Love that show. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been renewed. The Real Housewives of Orange County, The Real Housewives of Potomac, and The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City are all returning. In addition to new shows that are about to be aired, we have Below Deck, which will be airing June 2nd, Next Gen NYC, which I will be doing watch-alongs on my Patreon. That airs June 3rd. The Real Housewives of Miami, June 11th. I will be watching and doing reviews on that as well. King's Court. Have you all seen the trailer to King's Court? This is a spinoff of the Queen's Court that Tamar and Evelyn and them did over on Peacock. Well, now they're bringing it to Bravo, and now they're giving the fellas a chance to find love. And in the first season, we have Tyson Beckford, we have WWE wrestler Titus, and then we have an NBA player. The trailer dropped the other day, and it looks so good, so juicy. It's going to be so schmexy. All of these beautiful black men and these beautiful black women. Yes, ma'am, I am so here for it, and I cannot wait. Check out that trailer if you have not seen it, because it looks like it's going to be so good. Holly Robinson Pete and Rodney Pete are returning as the hosts. We also have Vanderpump Rules, who will be returning for season 12 with the new cast of Sir Vers working at Lisa Vanderpump's iconic restaurant, and that the McBee Dynasty Real American Cowboys will move from Peacock to Bravo for season 2. I am on board, okay? I am ready. I am seated. I am planted. Out of all of those new shows, like I said, I'm most excited about The Valley Persian Style. I'm super excited about that. Super, super excited. I'm excited about Ladies of London and The Real Housewives of Rhode Island. If anybody has any tea on the cast, if you've seen anybody shooting around Rhode Island, let your girl know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about these new shows that Bravo has announced today. Are you excited as I am? Let me know down below in the comment section, you guys. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.